Hello and welcome back to XCOM2, War of Chosen, Long War of the Chosen. My name is Syken and this is the legendary Ironman playthrough of Long War Beta 1. And we are still in month number 5. This is the last mission of kind of a heap of missions that we've just done. This time it's Operation Earthly Mask, which will be a prevention of a resistance data leak, so that'll weaken the enemy forces and prevent them from having a chance for a retaliation mission. However, we only have kind of a really mediocre team, so what the plan originally was is, since there's 20 intel to be gained and some loot as well as some other items, plus of course experience, we are going to invest some intel to boost this here and make the baseline more doable. So we're down to 13 to 15 because we over-infiltrated 140%, which is good. So I think we can take 13 to 15 with 5 soldiers. That is way more doable. Let's go. And we landed. Surprisingly enough, we have a very similar start. So the same tile, building tile, as we had the last time. Okay. Well, it's this time, however, time for Oscar Mike. Everyone's moving. And we're going to use our Shinobi here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Oh, no. Don't you dare having a fear of mutants.
Position confirmed.
Good. That's a solid start. Are some more things that I would like to do, such as...
That's affirmative.
By the way, we do have a grappling hook. Ah, that is Sean Shonigans. I knew it. Very nice.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
So with him, we do have an option to essentially flank them. And we got 2 rookies with... well, no, Quick Feet is definitely not a rookie. Quite the opposite. Let's put him here.
On my way.
So we can overwatch at least. Dragonova moves all the way over here.
My life is in your hands. The time for hiding is over.
And Ronan Perez moves up there.
Moving to Overwatch.
Good. 15 enemies. We do have plenty of time. Let's ambush them and kill them right away. That would be good.
Got eyes on a hostile squad.
Okay, good enough. Do we have Bladestorm? I think we may as well do have Bladestorm. Let's double check that. Yes, we do. Which means, if we're just moving here, like casually, that will trigger Bladestorm. And let's overwatch at least once up here.
Covering now.
I need Sean to follow up in case we are not killing them. So the good part about Bladestorm is the mutant counter-strike does not trigger.
Understood.
So we're running just into the middle of them.
Cover the blown.
It's the infamous Bladestorm pull. They are reacting. And there we go.
It hit the plate. It's still moving.
Okay, fair enough. 2 hits.
Nowhere to hide.
Let's kill the Viper first.
It's down.
I really like the melee attacks. I think they are incredibly well done,
Moving a position.
that they upgraded the damage of the swords. Makes it feel like a true alternative to essentially build someone in melee. Nice, advanced scope is really good.
Got it.
And we're going to use Outrider.
Moving as ordered.
Quick Feet does not have very good range. So let's move him a bit closer to Overwatch here.
Overwatch.
And next turn I'll use Ghostwalker with Dragonova. For now we're fine. I don't want to trigger anything. Nope, we're just ending the turn. I would be curious to see if someone has heard the shots. 15 enemies, 2 down, 13 to go. We know there's a pack of 2 right at the train. Nothing to remote start, by the way. Which feels weird. Normally you can always remote start something.
I go where you tell me.
Dragonova takes a little peek. And moves in a bit further.
I will reposition. You will never hide from me. Their patrol is coming.
Okay, luckily our detection radius is super small. So let's make sure everyone sort of moves into the right direction. I mean, we could move to here and then grapple hook up here. Gosh, that would be terribly aggressive. At the same time, pretty satisfying.
Okay.
No, we can't. So this here should not trigger
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
anyone. Nope, doesn't. Very good. In terms of positioning ourselves, let's move over here.
Go, go, go.
Moving our melee character just outside of engage range. Can always move in a bit later. And our specialist quick feet covers the flank.
Scanning.
Good. That's a pack of 3. So a maximum of 10 further enemies somewhere on the map. That might be a pull. Yeah. And once again they can react before we can even do something. I call it bullshit. Good. So 4 additional ones being triggered. That means we're looking at what? 6 down, 9, a maximum of 9 potential enemies to go. So we could grenade any of these spots. This here would most likely kill him. We probably are better off using a grenade over here. Okay, but before we do that, let's play efficiently. We're reloading. We're then using the grenade. Which hopefully does remove cover.
Fire in the hole.
Yep, that worked like a charm. Dragonova increases the critical strike chance of everyone. Do we have... No, we don't. We don't have lightning reflexes. How would we do that? Let me think that through for a second. Can move all the way up to here. Hit this guy. Probably won't kill it completely. Could get another turn if we need to. Do we have Silent Killer, by the way? Between the eyes. I think this is Silent Killer, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that'll work. Even if we wouldn't kill him, we could still use Silent Killer. Okay. So that one is taken care of. To 14, which almost kills him. Definite kill on the Guardian here. So that one has been taken care of as well. I don't want to go in too deep. I don't want to go in too deep, but we could kill this guy here. I'm wondering if it wouldn't be just more clever. So if we were to go in to here, we still have run and gun. That's not a problem. So that will trigger all of the overwatch shots. And we're in a decent position. Might as well move up to here. Or to here. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, this one here is a good position. Triggers all of the overwatch shots.
Moving on target location. Taking fire over here.
Sean Johnny begins to move in. Okay, we're not killing him yet. Instead, it's time to pull out Reaper.
My sword is thirsty.
That's a secured kill. One down.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, they made the damage decay much stricter. Interesting. Good, we're moving over here because we do still have run and gun.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And I'm setting up for Reaper. So that's either a kill, which makes Reaper not important anymore, or it would have been almost a kill. In which case we could have killed this guy here first with Reaper and then moved over. You know, I'm wondering, problem is there's an open hole here in the wall right here, right? That almost smells like we're pulling something. Let's do the things that are 100% secure.
Hostile neutralized.
Moving to here. Let's see if this is going to trigger someone. We do have Blade Storm.
Objective located.
We do have Blade Storm, which means this, the moment he starts moving away, he's going to die. And with those guys in position,
I'll take the high road.
I think that I can kill the Viper. Run and gun
Kill.
and fortify. So I don't know what the Berserk is going to do.
Orders confirmed. On the move. I've got eyes on an advent position.
Yeah, well. Even more mutants, great.
When they get home, we'll have to give our soldiers plenty of time to rest.
There's the last pick right here, okay. Let's still take the Sidewinder.
Enemy destroyed.
Let me think where we are going to position Dragonova. I think over here might make sense. That way we can throw... That way we can throw the Claymore
As you order, Commander.
and still give everyone a buff.
You can never escape my sight.
Half cover. That is the suppression. Probably rockets of some sort. No, another suppression, okay. They are charging in incredibly aggressive. He's in full cover plus defense, so would be surprised if anyone is going to hit him.
They're coming over here.
I know where you are.
Yet another suppression, okay.
I'm under fire.
Even in panic, he's blade storming. It's the panic blade storm that killed him. Alright, a couple of things. Number one, what the fuck is going on? Berserk is a real option. Oh, we're being suppressed. Seriously being suppressed? Oh yeah, from the smack here. Ah, doesn't mean anything. Can move up to here. Indestructible full cover. Or up to here. As long as we're dealing with the heavy hitting enemies, that'll be okay. So that's lightning reflexes. Okay. Hypothetically speaking, that would be a kill. Let's make sure we are getting kills. See the 90% shot almost missed, or missed, not almost, it missed. What are we going to do? So that's one option. The other one is get some. I like the extra crit chance. We need to give our assault another turn. Yeah, Shenanigans. Okay. So it is get some for everyone. And then we're handing over another action to Shenanigans. Who will use this one. Okay, it depends. I'm not 100% sure yet. We could stun the mutant. Moving to here almost automatically provokes rockets that are going to be used on us. We need to spread out pretty far. And the mutant needs to die. Like, it's not an option to let him live. So that must be our first priority. This should stop the suppression and shred him. Alright, mutant shredded. Is it clever to move up here, or shall we rather give an aid protocol over to Sean, who's standing here in half cover? Difficult decision. Now we need to hit the mutant. So let's get closer. So we're not having that huge weapon penalty. And this should shred him. Nice critical hit, by the way. Moving over here into full cover.
Hitting there now.
And let's kill this guy.
Enemy eliminated.
Good. Stunning the Berserk. This will only give us one turn, so Berserk and the Heavy Mag need to be our next targets. Shots into full cover, that's okay. Shots into half cover. Oh shit. That was hitting us quite hard.
Advent forces moving on our position.
Okay, we can jam the reinforcements for one more round. Quick Feet heals himself. The Advent Mech is our main target for now. Shredding it. Come on. Nice.
It's still up.
I know it's still up, but give it a second, buddy. We are eventually getting there.
Let's do this.
We could go for Jammer. But before we do anything, we need to kill the mech.
Deflection.
Okay. Well, our biggest problem is the mech theoretically would die due to Bladestorm. Our biggest problem is we only have 5 people, and it's just a massive amount of hit points which we're going through. It doesn't help when we're only partially hitting. Doing the only thing that I can imagine is helping. We are using our flashbang. That way the Berserk has not enough movement to reach us. Dragonova moves over here. We cannot prevent the reinforcements from coming in and kill the mech. That would be a 50-50. That's the secure way of doing it. Dragonova has officially run out of commands. Nice, advanced agility and advanced conditioning, super good loot. Easy reinforcements. We can take them. Shot into half cover, but we're luckily protected. Gotta deal with the Berserk now. It's crazily angry.
You cannot run.
And as always, we've pulled the entire packet, the entire map. Oh wow, that was a flanking shot.
They're all over me.
Yeah. No, it was not a flanking shot, that was a shot into half cover. Shonigans needs some help. Is Reaper back up? No, it's not yet back up. Could kill the gunner. Kill the heavy rocketeer, which I'm probably going to do. And we need to kill the Berserk. There's just no way around it. I could stun him for one more round, but to which extent? We're currently being overwhelmed by a high amount of enemies, and we need to start killing them. The Berserk is running rampage inside of our troops. So this here hopefully is going to crit him at least once. Thank you. It's an overall decent part of damage that he has done there. Cannot move our specialist, so we're going to use him in order to deal damage to the Berserk. It's a bit of a waste, but we're putting the Claymore here.
Now we wait.
And then we're taking advantage of Silent Killer.
Tell your gods I'm coming.
We are essentially using another soldier to explode the claymore. Continuing to stay in full cover. He had a much smaller weapon, so he wouldn't have dealt enough damage to kill someone. We are greedy and will take some loot. Simple autoloader, okay. And next turn Reaper is back up. Okay, phew, that was liberating. Of course, we're now paying the price for our insolence. So everyone is taking shots at our shinobi. We can delay the incoming forces for one round if we want. Gotta reload, but we do have run and gun, which could allow us to move up here, flank, or to move up fortunately the high ground does not give us the benefit, but we could move up here. Very solid full cover. We can kill both of them and clear the side. Which means we're going in aggressive again. Shenanigans takes the fire for another turn. And let's hit him at least once. Oh, hell yeah, Sean. Good fucking job. Okay, he did his job. And he did an excellent job. Time for some reapering. How far can we move? That guy might be just out of range. If I could kill and move over, I would do it. But I think I can't. That's another great option. Moving in and then cleaning house. So tempting. No. We're doing the original plan, which was not to get us killed. That's a good plan. Reaper attack number 1. Reaper attack number 2. That's a 50-50 if we wanted to take the shot.
Whatever you say.
Moving over here into a beautiful flank, which resulted unfortunately only in a bit of damage.
Heal them up.
Sean gets another heal.
Give them a heal.
Good, we're topped off and ready to go. Dragonova moves to here,
I will go.
and we're delaying the incoming reinforcements, except that here, unfortunately the crit isn't high enough. The crit would be higher. I would probably even do it, because that would be 11 points of damage and he would definitely be down. But instead, let's gem the reinforcements. And we're overwatching.
I'm on it.
Which led to nothing but disappointment. Well, there goes our healing. So we're out of heal, but I also think the enemy is finally out of reinforcements.
On my way. That was close.
That's lightning reflexes. Sean moves in, fortifies just for good measure in case something goes wrong.
Need to get a closer look. Kill confirmed.
Kills the guy. Moving into the Advent Sentry.
Hostile neutralized.
Perfect. Now,
Get me out of
let's
here.
also think about the time after we're done.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Reloading,
I'm ready.
reloading. And we're moving to take the loot.
Says I am to obey. The recovery was successful. I see everything.
I'm on it.
And let's have 3 overwatches.
I'm on it.
Oh, oof. That's a pretty tough enemy.
Target is marked.
Advent forces sighted. Come on, focus.
Oh yeah, okay. At least we had a grazing shot.
Looks like they called in backup.
What? More reinforcements?
Going up.
Let's deal with these guys. We also need to deal with
Ready to rock.
the mission target. This here will only ignore 2 of his points of armor. I think we should be fine. Luckily the shotgun deals enough damage. Yeah, and it's just going to get worse from here on.
Good riddance.
Alright, moving in here and let's kill this guy. We need to focus all of our other firepower to destroy the relay and essentially get out of here.
Got him.
I go where I'm needed.
Good, this is probably going to make us visible. It's not, but we need to kill this thing immediately.
I can handle that.
We can spend some more intel to kind of keep this mission going, like keep the timer going. But the problem is the reinforcements are going to become stronger and stronger.
Watch the flanks.
I will always find you.
Advent troops spotted. Ready to engage.
Reloading, rapid fire, let's go.
Enemies down. Heading there now. Enemy destroyed. Could use some ammo over here.
Yeah, that's not really an option. Can't go for 25% shot. We need all of the firepower to kill the target. In the meantime, let's get rid of these troopers.
The only fate possible. I have no more rounds.
Target neutralized.
Alright, keep it going. This team is barely, I think, barely strong enough to do the mission. There's even more backup coming now.
Position confirmed.
Good. This should be enough.
I must reload.
Thankfully,
NS-15, we confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac. Ready to rock.
reload, Overwatch. Reload,
Ready to rock.
Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Reload,
Reloaded.
and Overwatch.
Got it covered.
We gotta survive one more round. Which means whatever they are dropping needs to die. Oof.
You'll never hide from me.
Advent troops here.
That's a massive pack.
Flanking my position.
Okay, okay.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Next round, even more reinforcements. Great. Reload. Run gun.
Set him up, knock him down.
Can't get on top. But we can position ourselves like right here.
Closing on target position now.
Just want to make sure we're not missing the mech. Plus having the maximum chance to crit it. Same crit chance as before. No way to use high ground to our advantage. Might as well go closer then.
Moving out.
Because I want to shred it before he's taking shots. There we go. Now this here is a secured kill.
Hostile neutralized.
Easy. Next up, the other mech.
I'm going.
Okay, good enough. It's at 8 hit points. We are activating Reaper.
Enemy down.
Ooh. Are we not fast enough to get to him? That would stink.
Target disabled.
Yes, we can just make it.
Hostiles.
Okay, phew. Close one.
Moving to designated coordinates.
That was much harder than I would have expected.
My life is in your hands.
I mean, I knew it wouldn't be an easy mission, but the reinforcements were crazy this time.
My position's been compromised.
I know where you are.
Okay. Of course you can charge with melee vulnerability exactly through the guy who has Blade Storm.
Miscalculated.
No problem. It's okay, good. Yeah, keep it going. Well done, guys. Well done.
Looks like they called in some friends.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Oh, thank you. I was so done with that.
Seems doable. Getting out of here.
And since the packs are getting stronger and stronger, there's really nothing you can do. They are coming every single round. And at some point you will run either out of ammunition or cooldown. Well, not necessarily out of ammunition, but you will be caught in a situation where you need to reload.
I'm out of here. Let's go.
So that was a hard one.
XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
The baseline was 15, but we killed 33. So more reinforcements than actual enemies on the mission.
There's even one Reaper left.
And there we go. Look at that, 3 promotions.
Finger on the trigger.
Well deserved. Auto targeting, great. I would probably take the detection radius. But Sting is also good. We're going for Sting. because it gives us an option to participate easily without being seen. Yeah, here we're going for rapid deployment, not even a question. Ever Vigilant isn't bad, but I'm not willing to spend XCOM ability points for rookies. Quick feet. Yeah, that would have been really good. The extra hit points. Failsafe is also good. It's pretty damn good to be honest. Those two here are a hard choice, given just how hard the missions are that we're playing. A negative hack, I'm usually not taking chances where the negative effect would be so devastating that the mission is in danger, so we're going for Savior. I like Salvo. That's pretty good. Resilience is even better. Yeah. And bonus smoke grenade. He has good abilities, not going to lie. Let's go for resilience first, because he was crit the last time that he got hit. That was the one hit he took, was a crit. And essentially being almost immune to crits is very helpful. Advanced conditioning, super good. Advanced agility, also very good. Dope loot, I like it. Good, I think there was one further mission that recently popped up, like this here. Good old smash and grab. But before we field that mission, I would really like to field the network tower. Let's take a look at our soldiers.
Commander, we currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
Still wounded. Taxman's almost back. Trade recovery almost done. Yeah, we would have a good team to start. We could do one, but let's wait a few more days until everyone's back in action. Like 5 more days, and then we should be fine. That means Edgallion Post ready. And Dark Tower Noxus is ready, so 5 days. I simply won't take them on missions. In the meantime, the Smash and Grab is a perfect mission. Put a couple of rookies on and get a few levels under their belt. Let me see whom we can put onto that mission. Okay, and I got a team together. This is truly a team out of only squaddies up to maximum sergeant rank, and we're fielding our mech for the first time. Pretty well-rounded team overall. Some scouts, a lot of like soldiers, cover removal, and simply infantry. A bit of support and a bit of long-range DPS. Should be fine, and we like absolutely landing on 100%. Just barely made it. I needed to take a lot of the equipment away in order to field 6 instead of 5 operatives.
In position to drop.
Good. Now that we do have a radio tower here in South America, we can make contact to get the sweet continent bonus. Also, we need more countries to expand our influence, because Africa is soon going to be liberated, and that means we need new missions, which are most likely going to be in South America. Another season grab for 6 days, 8 hours. That's good. We can simply do another one.
For South Africa.
As long as we're holding enough soldiers back to essentially do the more difficult missions, I'm fine. Let me field the squad here. And here we go. Pretty standard team. Sniper, Grenadier, Specialist, a Scout, also Shinobi, and Infantry. That just happened to be the ones that were available. Again, from a rank nothing higher than Staff Sergeant. So Rascal here is going to lead it. Should be fine. Last time I couldn't squeeze 6 people in. Now we're going to do it with 5. But I rather prefer to keep the baselines low. Grab 1 or 2 chests, or 3 or 4, and then get out of there. Nice and easy. Those missions here should be simply providing a bit of income, but shouldn't really be threatening. Good, we're making contact in South America.
Chilean controlled district.
Got a couple of new recruits here in East Africa. As you can see, our recruiting really starts to pay off. We're now at 9, which is pretty good. For the time being, let's give it a bit of a turbo boost. And Syken, with his higher rank, is just going to be the recruiter. We're saving him for the tower mission anyways. So as soon as the training of Edgar Allan Poe is done... Oh no, we wanted to remove the negative traits, so the 4 days, yeah, that's how long we wanted to wait. Oh, perfect. And there's another mission to counter a hidden dark event. Advent counter in Surrogacy Ops. I've never done that. Well, it seems like a simple item recovery. And we're getting a hidden event removed on top of it. So in New Brazil we have a further recruit. Also here you can see that our recruitment starts paying dividends. Similar to East Africa. Just giving it a bit of a boost. Okay. Let me check a couple of things. I would like to do the mission beforehand. Like, what does it cost to build a plasma grenade? I'm not sure if we can simply upgrade the grenades. We probably can't. There we go. Holy shit. And an Alerium core on top of it. Wow. On the other hand, these things are incredibly good. So we're building a second one.
I saw Syken muttering to himself in one of the corridors. I'm not sure he even noticed me. Bradford trusts him, but...
Good. Let's double check. If I can staff the Dark Event mission. I think it was this one here, right? We're lucky 9 days in advance is a good time to find the mission. So we could theoretically even over-infiltrate it or go in with a bigger SWAT.
West Africa.
Let me do this real quick. Good, and we're fully equipped. This is going to be an interesting mission. I'll go in with 6, although we could have potentially gotten a 7th soldier in. I rather want to do it in 7 instead of 9 days. Fast in, fast out. Got around 20 enemies, and I think we're fine with 6 soldiers here. This is still not the A or B team, but we're getting really, really close to the top level guys. So, gotta be a bit mindful with the other missions that we're taking now, because I would want to infiltrate, if possible, both of the towers. Yeah, and just when we were talking about another mission, that's another good mission. 9 days. Let me double check. So I couldn't fully pull it off to staff that mission, but good news is we have a few soldiers that are just about to recover, and once we get them, I can easily staff it. And the one that I wanted was Bob Ross, so only 5 hours, which should be easy. Also, in your absence, we had the last training of Edgar Allan Poe done, so he's now a major, which is great, meaning that we probably can even purchase the GTS upgrade for reduced infiltration time once we finally have some cash. But yeah, he would be available. I thought about the first team that we put in, that we would deploy for the network tower would be Fury here plus Edgar Allan Poe, so Templar plus Specialist, and then Taxman plus the Technician, Ragtime. Which means we have Templar, Specialist, Sniper, and Technician. And then the only thing that we're missing is essentially a Ranger. Let me think that through real quick. So team number 2 would be Assault. We can only have 5 operatives per mission. So team number 1 would be Templar plus Specialist, so that's healing and frontline. Which means we don't need an Assault right away. Instead we could go for Ranger plus Technician. So that'll be done in 3 days. Templar, Ranger, Technician, and that means we only need a sharpshooter, and Divat can be that sharpshooter. By the way, interesting, Divat has 80 to hit, whilst Hayward has 105. Like, I mean, Divat has 80, and some of our rookie sharpshooters with maximum aim already have 82. So we gotta train him. He has awesome other abilities, a lot of hit points and a lot of movement. So overall, the character's fine, but just the hit point, the hit to hit value is comparably low. Anyway, so Templar, Specialist, then we're going Technician, Ranger, and we're taking Divat with us, which means the only person that we're waiting for is Dr. Noxus here. If we alternatively let's not go there. We're doing it exactly as I just planned. Good. Team is mentally ready. Let's wait until Bob Ross is done. And I'm really looking forward to infiltrate both of the network towers. Month number 5 is over. And look at that, we got 7 guerrilla ops, a supply raid, radio relay. Yeah, I mean that's like what, 7, 8, and those 2, that's 10, 13, covert ops does not count as normal missions, 13, 14 advent raid defended, and ambush 15 missions just in the last month.
With each passing day, I come closer to finding you and your remaining forces. Ready yourself.
Sabotage on the Avenger, okay. Another dark event. Okay, fair enough. So we need to start making a bit of progress with all of them. I like research breakthroughs. Good. Bob Ross has recovered, which means we can finally field this mission here. Let me just get the team.
Setting course for the West African sector.
And here we go. So, got a nice team together, this time without a sniper, but we got a couple of named characters here. Mitch is with the team. Baya, the gunner who has such a high aim that she's hitting almost all of it. Outrider is in here, so, and of course Bob Ross. So I actually like the team, and we're going to go only up against 16 to 18, so it should be fine. Lots of cover removal. Oh, and one thing, Mike has one of the plasma grenades, and thankfully, since his grenade slot doubles whatever grenade he's putting into it, he essentially has 2 plasma grenades on each mission, which I think is phenomenal. So 3 more days until we can start deploying the network tower missions. In the meantime, I think we've fielded all of our soldiers now, which means we can't take any additional missions.
Sector 4, Chile.
Let's basically see, we're only waiting for the green light.
The Chosen aren't going to stop hunting us, Commander. Our only option is to find them first.
So yeah, negative trait removal, 3 days,
Covert action in the ring.
and then we should be ready. Lightly wounded, easy peasy. And it would be absolutely cool if we would be doing both of the liberation parts in parallel. Gotta be careful on the other hand, because it's just a new month, which means the Advent power rating, so the force level of Advent, is also increased.
We've located the Elder's Hunter, actively working in
Effects of weapon modifications are now increased. That is awesome. What's our bonus for North America? Resistance Network. Oh, contacts with regions are made instantly. Yes, I would like to have that. I don't want to spend all of the intel, just in case I need to make contact with I need to boost one of the missions. $18 more hours, and then we're ready to go. For now, all we're doing is recruiting in South America. The vigilance level here is super low. 3 and 5, that's nothing compared to fucking 21 and 18. Good, might as well scan here. I don't have anything to do at the moment we're just removing the negative trait and we should be ready to go. Couple of recruits are available, that's good. Look at that, we almost got a full roster here. That's great. Just a few more recruits and we're ready to go. Perfect. Negative trait removed, which means we can finally start the infiltration of the towers. Oh my gosh, today's episode is going to be long. A lot of strategy layer crafting here. But for those of you who want to play themselves, I assume it's pretty informative because the decision making here influences the victory conditions just as much as your ability on the battlefield. Maybe even more, arguably. If you know which fights to take and how, then you are definitely at an advantage. So we're going to launch both of the tower missions. So prime characters will be locked down. Let me shortly get everything set up. Just 1 second. Good. This here is team number 1, like I said, Fury for the frontline and scouting. Edgar Alien Poe to support us. We got cover removal with Dark Town Oxus. We got Syken as just frontline DPS, and we got Divat, who is the backline DPS. They got equipped with the newest swag that we had. Can we change the Predator armor? No, we don't have a spider suit for him. It's fine, he's going to get over it. But still. Let me double check that real quick. Good, I checked. So at the end we had one on Sean Shonigans, who is now in a Predator armor, and instead we're having the spider suit for our sniper. So that's pretty much the best equipment that I currently have on the best soldiers. Which means this battle is going to work out. We're infiltrating to 200%. And then hopefully crushing it. The team itself is solid. I think we can handle it. But the mission is going to be difficult. Very difficult. And because we like difficult missions, we're essentially going to do yet another security tower. Because we're not only trying to liberate one area, we're essentially liberating the entirety of Africa. The vigilance levels and advent strengths just way too much. Good news is if we were able to knock off both of these areas at the same time, that would be a massive blow to the aliens. I'll talk about that in a second. Alright, gotta wait 17 more hours. And that is good. Let's continue with our covert ops missions. First things first, can we reduce the advent progress? Doesn't seem to be like that's the case. Oh, that's a great reward. as a resistance order. +1 shred. That's actually an awesome reward. We'll probably should be going for that. And extra engineer isn't bad either. Ability points are good. Couple of good rewards here. This is very good. +1 health. So we're probably going for the health, as well as these things here, but let's do that one first. So we could take we could take our shinobi onto this mission together with someone who doesn't need a promotion anymore. I'll put her in for negative trade removal, so we're not going to put her onto the mission. Oh wow, that is a really bad fear. Fear of missed shots. Oof. Specifically for a ranger, he needs to get rid of that. So for the time being, just be here. Okay, we need to wait just a few more hours. Which will essentially give us enough time to just fly back to the Templar HQ real quick and then back down under. Because I needed a specialist for the infiltration of the network tower, and the specialist was still out for 12 hours. Okay, we need to launch that mission. Too bad we couldn't do the second infiltration prior to the mission, but that's fine. Here, quick feed is absolutely healthy again, so we can essentially take him onto the mission. Everyone else is pretty much infiltrating. Let's use our time for negative trade removal. And you know, I wouldn't. We could already put him into training. We can always interrupt the training. Okay, anyways, this is the end of the mission, guys. Oh, it's almost like 2 hour long episode. I'm sorry for taking so long, but it was just a massive organization in between all of the missions. So from now on, we're probably seeing again mission after mission after mission. Next time, we're doing the mission and essentially infiltrating the second radio tower, network tower that is, which means if we play our cards right, very soon both of the other African countries are liberated, and in some of them we already have full resistance operatives. In North Africa we're almost full again, and if we start putting our engineers into these areas, plus put everyone on supply gathering, it's going to be crazy, guys. We're going to earn like 300 to 500 every single month per region. So the supply shortage will finally have an end. I'll be able to buy whatever it takes and we won't have minus 50 income. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and tell me what you think about month number 6. It is now going to be month number 6. What's your expectation? Are we going to get crushed? Is Advent finally ramping up in September, so only 2 months from now? There's seemingly a massive difficulty spike, so until then we need to get everything ready. And look at that, powered armor, halfway done. So next up would be the weapon research. So I think we're on a good trajectory. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and see you. Bye bye.